Hello, yes, we are halfway there. Halfway to glory. For some. Some lucky person. Yeah. Living on a prayer. So, a little bit of a I don't know what you call it, but just a heads up. It could get crazy. It could get wild. Because if it looks like I'm half asleep, it is true. It is currently 12:37 at night on, well, Wednesday morning, Tuesday night. It's dedication from your commissioner, so throw me a bone here and there. More specifically, Estes whenever I play you this week. But week 6, yeah, what went down? As far as I know, forgive me if I'm wrong, I don't think anybody got just drilled with an injury, but forgive me if I'm wrong. So what went down? Matt played me. I got the beating I expected. I honestly thought Matt was going to score more. But, you know, I think I even looked it up. I think just if I would have played my single best lineup from the players that were on my roster, I could not have won with the team that he had there. So it just was not on the cards for me this week. Brady, Matt's big cajone man, got him 28. Ryan Tannehill, sadly for me, got me 19. I wanted to cut all ties, just sever it right off, but didn't happen. Sad day. Cliff played Seth, so the first adventure without Jamal Charles for Cliff was a somewhat respectable one. He got 81. Not an awful total by any means. Seth got 93, so fairly, I would call that an average scoring game. I think 90 is kind of right around the cusp of what seems to be average for this year. Russell Wilson, Cliff, he's riding that Russell Wilson love the whole way. And DeAndre Hopkins, the big man himself, got 26 for Seth. He's an animal. Estes whipping out the big guns again. Got him 123, just crushing Sean like a grape for 81. That's if Sean was upgraded to grape in a fruit salad. Damn honey, dude. Estes, for his second week in a row, he's over 100. What did he have last week? 110. So look at Estes go. Kind of scary for this guy who has to play him next week. Andy Dalton, Estes riding the Red Rocket all the way. Sean got 25 out of Ivory. So hey, bright spot there in Sean's lineup. Might be the only one. Joe, just manhandling Chop. I mean, beating him like savagely. I'm not talking like just a little beat, like a, just like a backhand. I'm talking full on mallet, chains and whip. Just strapped him up and beat him. Good times for Joe, not so much for Chop. Joe, I think he scored 124 last week, if I'm right. Yes, 124 for Joe last week, 134 this week. So Joe's starting to rack up some points, and Chop 72, so almost got doubled up. Not good there. You might say it was unlucky. Yeah. See what I did there. Considering Andrew Luck scored Joe 33. Drew Brees, Chop's high man again. Got him 18. Ashton played James, so Ashton riding that Devontae Freeman, whatever you want to call it. She's on it, and she's going. Got her 27. He upsets me. He really does. And I told this to Seth earlier. It upsets me because every friggin' game he gets like 10 touches inside the 10-yard line. It's like if they ever get down there, they just shut down everyone else. Mostly Julio, who I am a little bit sentimental about. And they're just like, everybody else could just go. We're just going to give him the ball all 3 downs. And it upsets me. Because they need to give the ball to Julio. Hopefully his luck runs out. Julio's luck increases. That's what we want. There's got to be a shifting, a nice balance. Right now, the Devontae Freeman level is here. And Julio is somewhere, not down here. He's kind of right up here. Needs to even out. Maybe even swing this way a little bit. The only time will tell if, well, the order of the universe, the yin and the yang, just does their thing. So standings. Matt, Ashton, and Seth, 3 is company up there at 5-1. I am suckling the hind teat up there at 4-2. So sadly, 1 game back. Estes and Cliff rocking the 3-3 apiece. Just for reference. Usually the cutoff for playoffs has been in a even record. So that's looking about pretty even, because if that was today, like if the playoffs started tomorrow, Estes and Cliff would be the last two in. So good times there. Joe separating himself from the bottom dwellers, got 2 and 4. Sean, James, and Chop. Oh, it must suck being down there at 1 and 5. I mean, in all of my years of fantasy, I have had some bad starts. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if I've ever been 1 and 5. It was close. I have to look it up. I know I went 0 and 4 once for sure. But then I think it was a magical winning streak of epic proportions, fueled by Tina herself. She sold some incredibly erotic deeds to the fantasy gods and surged ahead. But I digress. Week 7. It's going down myself and Estes, the matchup I have been waiting for. Now, I say that as a little bit of a, it's not like I enjoy if I beat Estes, like I don't just love beating Estes. I don't enjoy it if Estes beats me. It's more along the lines of whenever me and Estes play, something absolutely nuts happens almost every single time. Just for example, like the second time me and Estes played, I'm pretty sure Doug Martin scored 56 points on just a rampage. And it was a high-scoring game. Like, I barely won. I needed every one of those 56. And then the last time that we played, it was in the playoffs last year, and I scored 174. So, forgive me, Estes, if I forget something crazy that you have done to hand me defeat. Sadly, in my little perfect world bubble here, I only remember the good things. It's like, harness the good energy, block out the bad. So, feel free to chime in, if you can remember anything that you did to me that brought you great joy and me distress, feel free. It will not hurt my feelings. It's just I am only remembering those at the moment. Matt and Ashton are playing 5 and 1. And 5 and 1. So somebody is coming away 6 and 1. So, who will it be? I know Ashton has Aaron Rodgers on buys, but she's super lucky and has Phillip Rivers conveniently on her bench playing Oakland, so it's probably the best week possible for her to have Aaron out. Matt, I didn't even look at your lineup, so forgive me. Chop and Sean, so we've got a dogfight at the bottom. Be interesting to see who comes out of there. My money's on Chop. Cliff plays James. Good times there. See if Cliff or James, both suffering running back conundrums, can pull one out. And Joe plays Seth, so there is potential. If Joe continues his surge, that he could put out another outing and maybe knock Seth down. It's possible. So at the end of next week, there could be one lone man on top of the mountain, or woman. Well, man, let's be honest, Trent could be up there. It could be Matt, could be Seth. Well, it couldn't be Seth, he couldn't be alone, but either Matt or Trent. So, yeah, other than that, hey, week 7, sounds like a lot of fun. I'm sure it will be for somebody. Week 6, I'm kind of glad to see it go. It's always nice whenever you can walk into a week saying, I know my matchups aren't great, so I'm probably going to lose. And then you do lose. It'd be great if you pull up an upset, but hey, if not, water under the bridge, Tina. Water under the bridge. So, hey, I got nothing. As far as I know, week 7, it'll be like a barrel of monkeys. Good times had by all. Hopefully, as my usual parting words to my foe for the next week, I hope your kicker gets scabies. That's it. Nothing crazy. But a kicker. I don't even know who your kicker is. I'm sure he's a nice guy, though. But, yeah. Myself and Tina, we wish you all the best. Except for Estes' kicker, who might have an STD. Or some other just virus. But anyway, nothing life-threatening. That's all. So, yeah. Peace.